Welcome back, mathematicians. In this video, let's look at how to add and subtract complex numbers. So let's start with the complex number of a plus bi, and let's add to it another complex number, c plus di. And so what you're doing when you add these complex numbers is really you're adding the real parts together, and then you're going to combine the imaginary parts together. So in other words, it's like combining like terms. So let's look at our example here where we have 3 plus 6i, and we're adding to it another complex number, 4 minus 8i. So let's go ahead and combine the real parts. The real parts are positive 3 and positive 4, so we're combining those. And then we're also going to combine the imaginary parts, which is 6i and negative 8i, so plus and negative 8i. So let's combine those two parts together. So 3 plus 4 is 7, and then we have 6i plus negative 8i, which is going to be negative 2i, and we typically would write this as 7 minus 2i as your final answer. So again, we are looking to find these answers in the form a plus bi, which 7 minus 2i is. Now let's look at the difference between complex numbers. Let's take a complex number of the form a plus bi, and this time we're going to subtract from it a complex number of the form c plus di. And so in this case, what you're going to do again is subtract. So in this case, you're subtracting the real parts, and we are going to then subtract the imaginary parts. So again, just like in an algebraic expression, we're going to combine the like terms. In this case, the like terms are the real parts and the imaginary parts. Let's go ahead and look at our two complex numbers that we're going to subtract. It's 4 minus 3i that we're going to take, and we're going to take negative 6 plus 5i away from it. So again, what we're going to do is look at the real parts. And so the real parts are 4, and we're going to subtract from it negative 6. And that's your new real part for your final answer of the form a plus bi. And then we're going to take and we're going to add that to the difference of our imaginary parts. So it's going to be negative 3i minus 5i. And so now we go ahead and we subtract those. So negative 4 minus negative 6 is positive 10, plus negative 3i minus 5i is negative 8i. And so as a final answer, we typically would write this as 10 minus 8i. All right, guys, good luck.